Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aziz. Today I'm gonna explain my project with title Organizational Development Models. So, the model of planet change. So, the first model of planet change is model action resource. Action resource model focus on planet change as a cycle process in which the initial investigation of the organization provides the information. This information is then used for future action. The following are examples of action research steps implemented in the schools. Step 1 is problem identification. In a private high school, there were problems. Student grades were declining. Many teachers arrived late and teachers were rarely in class. The foundation began to investigate. The foundation set up a work team or enlisted the help of EOD practitioners to identify the problem. And then consultation with a behavioral science expert. After identifying the problem, the next step is to consult with organizational behavior expert to find the right method and collect data. And then collecting data and initial diagnosis. This step is usually conducted by the UD practitioner, often with members of the organization. It involves the collecting and analyzing information to determine the cause of organizational problems. The four basic methods of data collection are interviews, process observation, questionnaires, and organizational promotion data. And then feedback to key clients or groups. After data collection, all the information obtained is shared with the foundation or work team. The, the information is kept confidential so that further further investigation can be done properly. Joint diagnosis. At this stage, the practitioner helps the client interpret the data and make conclusions. There is connection between data collection, feedback, and diagnosis. Joint action planning. Joint action is a strategical point of change. After diagnosis and finding problem-solving methods, it's time for training. Examples include the client student grades and teacher performance caused by poor reward system and leadership. Action taken include change the reward policy, training or on learning tools, and leadership training for the principal. And then action. At the action stage, change have taken place, although they require adjustment for the school community. The teachers who were initially late now come on time, although some are still late. The number has decreased. The principal is getting used to the new leadership style, which seemed rigid at first but has improved over time. And then and this last one, data collection after the action. The change at SMA has happened. The next step is to collect data to evaluate whether the change have met the foundation expectation. The second one is model Lewin models. Lewin process a theory of three states of change and are often called unfreezing, action, and freezing or cooling. Unfreezing in education, the unfreezing stage occurs when the curriculum changes. Many teachers resisted, so the government conducted a socialization and provided explanation. The change focused on active learning methods. The basic of the change was explained in detail, so that the teacher who initially rejected it could accept it. Those who refused with unfreezing teaching could be met. And moving or change on teacher agree to the idea of curriculum stage. The next step is to provide training to implement the curriculum. This training aims to prepare educators to implement the new curriculum. The content of the training includes new methods, learning tools, assessment, micro teaching, and peer teaching. It is important to involve those who are familiar with the curriculum change, with skilled and experienced instructor. And the last one, freezing. After the training, teacher gain new knowledge to implement the new curriculum. And Taigi model. Transition management is a systematic process that includes planning, organizing, and implementing change from current condition to expect change. According to Tyagi 2001, Lewin's model is not sufficient because it only concerns human resources. Some component of the system is change process, power to make change, recognize and define the problem solving process, implement the problem, measure, evaluation, and the control result. And the last one, Barnes model. Barnes 200, three types of change model are grouped based on the frequency and magnitude of change. The incremental model of change include change takes place gradual, change in its part, change occurs because there are internal and external response, response occur because of the external change. The punctual equilibrium model. The punctual equilibrium model occurs when activities are stable in the long run. Period equilibrium. Trust by short-term fundamental disturbance. The the revolution period disrupts substantially by creating a new pattern of activity and equilibrium. Change in long-term stability are influenced by change in short-term activity. The stock produces a new equilibrium with long-term stability, and the punctuated equilibrium model, the punctuated equilibrium models occurs when activities are stable in the long run. Transferred by them fundamental disturbance, the revolution period disrupts substantially by creating a new pattern of activity and equilibrium. Change in a long-term stability are influenced by change in short-term activity. The shock produces a new equilibrium with long-term stability. And the last one, the continuous transformational model. The continuous transformational model aims for the organization to survive by developing the ability to change continuously. The environment is changing rapidly, radically, and unpredictably. With continuous transformation, the organization can keep in line with environmental change and the organization survive. Consequences from various deployment models such as the Lewin, Shaggy, Action Research, Borner, Passmore, Creator, or Kinichi, Robbins, Lipid, Wesson, and Worley models, as well as Corner, the deployment model that the author that me conclude is that the action research model is the best and the most competent model. This model was chosen because it embraces a participatory and collaborative approach in which all parties involved, including teachers and other stakeholders, play an active role in the change process. Action research allows for the identification of problems direct from the field. Iterative testing, interactive testing of solution, and continuous evaluation to achieve continuous improvement. This makes it very effective in the context of curriculum change, as it focuses not only on outcome but also on the process of adaptation and shared learning. Thus, action research not only drives structural change but also build collective awareness and engagement, which is key to success in the implementation of sustainable change. So that is my explanation about my project. So I'm gonna end this video and say thank you for waktunya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.